Welcome to Central Park.
What was so much fun about doing That's How You Know was being outside in New York, in Central Park, which is one of my favorite places on earth, and just getting to run around without any sort of constraints or rules.
Nothing's perfect until it's perfect.
Everybody just move back for a
Soon,
second.
this will be
My balloon people.
perfectly choreographed sequence.
Okay, last looks. We're shooting.
Shooting!
Well, That's How You Know came from us wanting to place Giselle in the real world singing.
The trick was to write something that could feel inevitable in the world of Disney and of animation, and at the same time open up into a modern musical sensibility.
It sort of gives you permission to do this giant old-time movie musical production number.
We actually storyboarded the whole thing. And then came the choreographer, John O'Connell.
So what I did then was I deliberately put that away so that I could just get my reaction instinctively to Central Park. Then I drew up a storyboard and I said we could do this, this, and this.
The grid was sort of like our map, and it showed you every amount of dancer in there. It showed you where it was going to take place. It showed you how it worked in sequence, and we followed that grid religiously.
Everybody wants to live happily ever after. Everybody wants to know their true love is true. How do you know he loves you? How do you know?
Working in New York is great because you can get so many different levels of talent. You can get people like Anti-Gravity, extraordinary gymnastic troupe.
For me, that was the actual scariest part of the film, is trusting that these wonderful men, and they were, would not hit me in the face as they crossed within inches of me doing back handsprings.
You can go and get somebody like Alice Farley and her fabulous stilt walking group. And then you can get some Broadway dancers as well.
Harvey's been in 21 Broadway shows, and these two guys were in West Side Story, the movie.
Yeah,
which is great fun.
Embarrasses our children.
Not really.
They were fantastic, and we had such great conversations, and they were so much fun and just so hardworking.
Take over.
Oh, ba-ba-da, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba-da, 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 ba-da, ba-da. Big step, come out. Da-da-da-da-da.
5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
The task for me was working with John O'Connell for the very first time and be able to put the creative along with the logistical.
What we did was we worked with each different group by themselves. They all knew what they were going to do, but they didn't realize there was going to be like another 100 people doing it with them.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
I think for John and Maria, it was particularly challenging to get it all right.
And I need it to be quicker. Move it back. The middle couple next to Letty, move it back. Everybody, help me out. Turn around. Where are you? We'll go to where you have to go.
She's tough, but there are a lot of different dancers on this show, so she has to be tough.
I have to speak to all the different performers differently, including the mariachis who don't speak English.
7, 8, 1 y 2. 1 y 2. 1 y 2.
It was important to also add in an eclectic group of people to kind of represent the multicultural of Central Park.
They really were able to kind of find what you would see in New York and bring it into one number.
That's what's fun about the movie, that you have different energies coming from different ways. We've got different people doing different things.
Doesn't happen every day where dancers from my age group get to work with legendary dancers, you know, who've done amazing projects of the past.
I was a chimney sweep in the movie Mary Poppins. This number is very similar to anything in Mary Poppins in that it's more exciting than most dance numbers. I know that golden era of musicals, and this is back again here.
The footage that I'm seeing, and it is absolutely what we conceived when we wrote the song. You know, to think that we're here now in Central Park watching it being filmed, it's always amazing to see what artists' collective creativity can, you know, bring about.
Yeah, I feel like Vincent Minnelli.